while ago, Blackthornprod announced the Pass the Game Jam, where you had to make a game without communicating. Each day, a new dev would take over development, and you weren't allowed to talk to each other, which led to some crazy transformations over the week of the jam. I felt mildly obligated for some reason to take part in this jam, so I teamed up with my friend Dubscr to make a game for the first day. For the GMTK jam, he made a PSX-style horror game, and I really liked it, so I wanted to try doing something like that for this jam as well. We started brainstorming, and we got a good idea pretty quick.
What's something that you're afraid of, like irrationally?
Home invasion.
Home invasion. All right, that's a perfect start, man. Home invasion. So let's make a home invasion horror game.
The idea we settled on was that a home intruder was trying to break into your house, and if you turned on the lights, it would scare him away. But you only had a limited amount of power, so you had to keep refueling the generator so that the lights wouldn't go out. We also had a security camera system which required power, which you could use to see where he was. I worked on modeling the house while Dubscr made the sound effects. I used a solidify and boolean modifier to create the walls of the house, which meant it was super easy to change later. I imported the house model into Unity and started texturing it. To get the PSX style look we were going for, we just lowered the resolution of all the textures and used point filtering to make it more pixelated.
It's gonna make some people nauseous.
We also reduced the screen resolution quite a bit.
Maybe. Oh, it's so hard to find your way around in the dark, though.
After a quick break,
I'm doing my part.
I started modeling the generator that would be used to power the lights in the house, which you were going to use to scare away the home intruder. Once I put the lights in the house, it started to feel like it was all coming together.
Well, the game already looks exactly like how I was imagining it, to be honest. I think that's pretty good so far.
I worked on some more models like the light switch and the door. Part of the reason we chose a PSX style is because I can make the textures look like crap and it fits. We spent the past 3 hours working on visuals and audio, and it's about time I started work on the programming. Since I had outlined what interactable objects we needed on the game design document, I started work on an interaction system that would support all of these. I implemented interactions for the lights, where you could turn them on and off using the switch, as well as the generator, where you could fuel it up by holding E on it. I also set up the security system using these cameras that Dubscr had placed around the house. We split the AI into two parts, the inside AI and the outside AI, so that we could both work on one individually, and their behavior was so different it made it easier to keep them separate. So while Dubscr worked hard on the inside AI, I started work on the outside AI, where he would choose a random window to sit at and stare inside, and if you didn't turn the lights on to scare him away, he would break in. Dubscr wasn't a big fan of the capsule enemy.
Looks kind of silly.
So I had to take matters into my own hands.
And you make something scary?
I can try. I don't know how good.
Like literally, you could just take this and use that, I think.
Wait, I'm cooking.
That looks so stupid.
Although Dubscr didn't think it was a huge improvement, I think it had quite the effect.
Is he in the house?
Oh, that's kind of scary. That's scary. No, that's convincingly scary.
With the issue of the enemy model completely solved, we started identifying some other problems.
There he is on the west window.
Dude, you can't see shit. No one has cameras that are that dark that are also infrared. I don't know, man. I think that it looks kind of dumb. Like, it's so dark.
Neither of us were particularly happy with how the outside looked. It was pretty boring. So I started modeling the porch for the house and found a sick asset pack with a bunch of trees and flowers and stuff and used it to decorate the outside. Dubscr made a wind shader to make the trees and flowers sway a little bit, and after that work it looked so much better. I finished off the night by making some more models, a tutorial, lots of polishing and bug fixing, before going to sleep at about 3 a.m.
Hello.
Hey, Rug, how you doing, babe?
Good.
I got some cool things going on I want to show you.
We started the final day with only a few hours left. While I was asleep, Dubscr had made a bunch of improvements like adding animations to the enemy, but there were still a lot of bugs and work that had to be done.
I'm so hungry, bro.
2.5 hours until you can. And we need to get this out, you know what I'm saying?
What? He just didn't see me. There's another one. Uh-oh.
I thought you said you fixed that.
I thought I did.
Submission's due in 1 hour and 40 minutes.
Damn it. I'll just do a dirty check inside this script. It's the skybox textures. 16
Really?
megabytes each. There's a windscreen, a jump scare scene. Does a jump scare screen take you to the menu?
Yeah.
Okay, so then it's done.
We were able to fix all the bugs in the game and submit it with just 20 minutes until the deadline. Overall, I think the game turned out great. We had a vision and we completed it. And we actually ended up winning the entire game jam.
With that said, let's now get to our favourite project from the jam. Drum rolls please. It's Rural Blackout, an extremely well polished and atmospheric horror game. Rugbug and Dubscr built the initial prototype, which felt practically complete. Subsequent devs expanded on this with our favourite addition being a spooky TV intro.
One of the Day 6 developers even made a multiplayer version, and I played it with Blackthornprod.
This is a labyrinth. If I stumble into the camera room, it's purely by
It's over here. It's
accident.
in the corner. Oh, it's getting bright outside.
Ideally, we die for the video.
We can do a run where we just completely throw.
Yeah.
Alright, he's in the garage.
It's in the garage. I'm coming. I'm gonna go in the garage and try and fill up the generator.
Okay, you do that, man. I'll stay over here in the kitchen. Just gonna board up these windows over here.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm almost fill up the generator. Oh, what the?
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
If you want to check out the game or Dubscr's video on it, I put links in the description. If you're interested in my main project, I'm working on a multiplayer FPS called Red Match 2 on Steam. So go check it out if you want. As always, thank you to all my patrons. I'm just going to put everyone who's ever subscribed to me on Patreon here because it's been a year since I did this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next year. Bye-bye.
He's watching.